In the vast, unending theater of life, there is one universal truth that binds us all. Every living thing, from the smallest bacterium to the oldest redwood, is on a journey that ends in one inevitable destination: death. It is the final, unyielding rule of nature, a biological constant that defines our very existence. But what if, in the darkest, most mysterious depths of our oceans, a creature has found a way to defy this rule? What if a being with no brain, no bones, and no blood has discovered a secret that has eluded every other species on the planet? This is the question that whispers in the quiet moments of the night, a paradox that challenges our fundamental understanding of mortality itself. Is it a myth, a whispered legend of the deep, or is it a profound biological reality, a secret so elegant, so brilliant, and so fundamental that it could redefine our understanding of what it means to be alive? The answer, we find, is not a simple magic trick, but a masterpiece of biological engineering, a perfect symphony played by forces so subtle they remain largely unseen. The secret of the jellyfish's immortality is not one single secret, but a complex, multi-layered solution that begins with the very structure of its being. To understand this profound cosmic uniformity, we must first descend into the very nature of existence itself, a world where the laws of genetics and environment operate on a different scale, a world of incredible, unseen power. Let's confront the paradox directly. The life of a jellyfish, like any other creature, follows a predictable path. It begins as a tiny larva, which settles on the seabed and develops into a small, stationary colony called a polyp. This polyp then begins to clone itself, budding off into dozens of tiny, miniature jellyfish, called medusae, which is the familiar bell-shaped form we know. They grow, they mature, they reproduce, and then, in the natural course of life, they die. This is the cycle. This is the law. But the species known as Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish, has found a way to defy it. When faced with environmental stress, starvation, physical injury, or the natural onset of old age, this tiny creature, no bigger than a human fingernail, does not simply die. Instead, it begins a process of incredible and profound reversal. It rewinds its biological clock. It reverts its body, its very being, back to its earliest stage of life. A mature, adult jellyfish becomes a young, colonial polyp again. It is a reversal of time itself. To truly grasp the jellyfish's secret, we must understand one of the most brilliant biological concepts: transdifferentiation. We, as humans, are composed of a wide variety of specialized cells. A muscle cell's fate is to be a muscle cell. A nerve cell is a nerve cell. They are locked into their destiny. But the immortal jellyfish has a unique ability. When it begins its process of reversal, its specialized cells do not simply die. They undergo a miraculous transformation. These specialized cells, we discover, dedifferentiate. They lose their specialized function and revert back to a state of being undifferentiated, a state similar to that of stem cells. These cells then redifferentiate, transforming into the cells of a younger form of life, the polyp. This is the key. The jellyfish does not die. It simply, biologically, transforms itself into a younger, more resilient form of its own life. It is a form of cellular reprogramming that, for now, remains unique in the animal kingdom. It is a biological masterpiece, a defiant act that answers the question of how to defy death. Of course, this remarkable ability is not an act of will. It is a last-ditch effort, a desperate survival mechanism triggered by an environmental crisis. The jellyfish does not simply decide to become young again. It is forced into it. The triggers for this profound reversal are almost always negative. Starvation, extreme changes in water temperature, physical injury, the natural onset of old age. When the jellyfish senses that its time as a medusa is nearing its end, it uses its extraordinary ability to cheat death. not for a better life, but for the chance at a life at all. And what happens once it reverts to the polyp stage? The polyp is a form of immortality in its own right. It can clone itself asexually, creating multiple copies of itself. Each of these clones can then go on to bud off dozens of new medusae, starting the life cycle all over again. The jellyfish, we find, is not just one being. It is a collection of beings. An adult jellyfish that reverts to a polyp can give rise to dozens of new jellyfish, a truly astonishing and beautiful act of biological resurrection. The jellyfish, we find, is not just a single being but a collective, a testament to the power of transformation. The jellyfish's secret is no longer just a biological curiosity. It has become a profound source of inspiration for human medicine. Scientists and researchers are studying the Turritopsis dohrnii in a quest to understand the mechanisms of cellular reprogramming. The hope is that one day, we might be able to harness this process to treat a wide range of human diseases, from cancer to neurodegenerative disorders, where a cell's fate is locked and irreversible. The jellyfish's ability to turn back the clock on its own cells is a blueprint for a new generation of regenerative medicine. The jellyfish, we discover, may not be able to live forever, but it may hold the key to a future where we can live longer, healthier lives. So, the next time you gaze upon a jellyfish, understand that its ability to defy death is not a simple magic trick. It is a profound display of the most powerful and fundamental force in the cosmos. It is a testament to the elegant, beautiful, and logical truth that life finds a way, even in the face of death, by mastering the very physics of its existence. The jellyfish is a living, breathing paradox that perfectly explains itself. It has found a way to cheat death by rewinding its biological clock. It reminds us that the answers to life's greatest mysteries are often hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to look closer, to question our assumptions, and to appreciate the intricate brilliance of the natural world. The universe, as we've seen, holds secrets far grander than we often imagine. If this journey into the unseen has awakened your curiosity, and if you're ready to explore more of the profound mysteries that surround us, then subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Join our quest to uncover the hidden truths that reshape our understanding of the world. Because the most profound questions often linger in the quiet moments, waiting to be asked and answered.